The Mazda CX-50 continues to get more and more publicity, and my excitement to see this thing is just building. It's just gonna explode, and I can't wait to put my hands on such a fantastic new crossover from Mazda made in Alabama. However, some lucky residents, visitors, and perhaps tourists of Mexico City last week did just that. They actually did get to see and put their hands on the all-new 2023 CX-50. We're going to jump into some video and photos from that event, so stay tuned.
More car vids. More car vids.
It seems like what Mazda is touring is one of two vehicles. The first one is the Zircon Sand. The second one is Polymetal Gray. So they're two newest colors. And from what we've seen, these are going to be premium turbo models, or turbo premium models are the ones that they're showcasing. Of course, pushing the off-road envelope with all-terrain tires, roof rails, crossbars, baskets, and other carriers up top. So we've seen these in the reveal. We've seen them around, even seen them in the plant itself. Now we get to see some video and photos from Mexico City of a little in-person reveal they had last week, and let's jump into the video. So you can see this individual is walking around. This is actually at a local restaurant in Mexico City. The all black, the signature wing and grill is going to be beautiful. And those flares, those fender flares really don't look so bad around the wheels. As we're going around, of course, this is Polymetal Gray with the terracotta interior. And I believe this may be a premium or a Napa leather, as we're seeing in some other products. I know that this is a turbo model. Love the stitch patterns, love the design. Going to be very comfortable back there. I do expect there to be a little bit more room in the back seat than the CX-5, and definitely more cargo. But as you can see, the individual filming here is just talking about the fantastic interior. And those are the off-road or all-terrain style wheels. Don't know exactly what the trims or the equipment walk-up will be, but this is definitely one wheel that's available, and something that looks rather sporty and rugged. Before we jump into some more photos and one more video of the event here, here's a couple of shots that look pretty cool when this was taken out of a hotel, I assume, and you can see this is that vehicle, but also behind it they have a Polymetal Gray Turbo Mazda 3. So this is kind of the caravan of getting set up here or what have you. They just backed this off of this rollback, as you can see in that picture, so pretty neat. And here's a wider angle view of that. So actually didn't want to put any miles on it other than just what it would take to drive around town. And this is not the same location, so I don't know if this restaurant is around the corner or if they had a couple of different showings throughout town in Mexico City, but excited for them that they got to put their hands and eyeballs on this firsthand. So let's look at some other pictures here. And several people posted these on Twitter and around. So here's a front angle shot here. Here's a side profile shot. And those tires, the all-terrain tires, look fantastic to me. Those are the Falcon Wild Peak ATs. These are 18-inch wheels, so definitely giving a lot of rubber for going off-road, which I originally thought they would be 19s compared to the other wheel of the 20-inch offering. But this just looks great, and definitely looks more rugged and off-road. You can see in this back quarter here, the CX-50 all-wheel drive. And here's an interior shot with that terracotta. You know, perforated seats, looks great. I love the piping and the stitching pattern, the stitch patterns there. And you can see that terracotta is carried through the inside on the soft touch materials across the dash. So it's tied in just right. Really love that. And here's a wide angle view. You can see that panoramic roof up top. Fantastic. Thankful for that. And just looks very, the terracotta just looks very good, especially with this polymetal gray. Couple more shots here as we go. Here's one with the headlights on. So you can see that new design there. Definitely that LED ring looks really good. And the 10.25 inch screen, which looks phenomenal. This one, of course, must be like a premium, because you can see with these buttons here on the left of the steering wheel, you have a power rear liftgate, memory seating, also a 360 camera view. So I don't know if they're going to call this the Turbo Premium Plus or what they will refer to it as, but it definitely has the front and rear sensors as well, parking aid. So could be a turbo signature. However, it's not badged as so. And here's the last video of this location. Another influencer shared it. You can definitely see a little bit higher quality video. Again, this was taken off of Twitter. And there's those beautiful Falcon Wild Peaks, Wild Peak ATs. And cleaned up really nice. Love the detail of those wheels, 18-inch wheels again. And as you're coming around, one more shot here of the rear tail lights. And then here we are with that terracotta. Just beautiful. Really interested to see how that console lid works out and how it opens and how it functions. Would love to have been invited to see this. Of course, it's a little bit far to go to Mexico City, but maybe I can travel up north to Huntsville before too long. Just love that grille, the new styling, and that black signature wing is perfect. Here's the last few pictures of this from a different user on Twitter. Here's a good shot of the vinyl up top. And I'm digging this vinyl. I know some people aren't, and it wouldn't be hard to remove, with a heat gun or something like that, just to soften it up. But I'm really digging it. I think it speaks for the whole idea of the vehicle itself. This was a great event. I'm sure it's got a lot of exposure. Of course, this vehicle, they will be building 65,000 in the first year, and that's dependent, of course. I'm sure they've kind of allocated some chips, but they are going to be growing up to 150,000, but they have to get the employees and the right number of staff first. So 65,000 is what will come in this first year. Those will be shared with Canada and Mexico. So three locations there for this vehicle coming out of Alabama, which is why they wanted to show it down here in Mexico City. I know you're probably as excited as I am of the CX-30, and I can't wait to maybe put my hands on it. You can text me at the number below if you have any questions about CX-50 or anything else. And check out these videos on the Mazda 3 and the CX-5 as far as pricing. And I think I've got some more CX-5 2022 coming for you in the next couple of days. So stay tuned. We're scouring the internet for all types of photos and videos, and those vehicles are hitting the ground in Japan. So we'll have more information on that, and I'll see you on the next one.
I'm just gonna drive